Next Alert Weather is brought to you by the Medical Center.
Well, whatever rain you picked up last night is going to be it for a while, unless we do just so happen to pick up maybe a leftover isolated shower or two that might or might not materialize this afternoon. The rain chances are really going down rapidly. Cooler, drier air already starting to work in now with a secondary front that'll make its way through the area this afternoon. And even though the radar is pretty quiet right now, there could be that, as I said before, that off chance somebody could pick up an isolated shower or two this afternoon, primarily east of Bowling Green. As you head east of I-65, that's where a little bit more of the unstable air is, and some leftover moisture out toward, say, the Cumberland Plateau, the Cumberland Parkway. That's not to say there couldn't be an isolated shower or two back here west of us, but for the most part, rain chances are going to be going down to 0 for the next few days as we get into the holiday weekend. We're at 80 degrees right now, and as far as temperatures, you're going to see a big difference and feel the difference too. Average is 89 for this time of the year. We're looking at about 88 this afternoon, may not even make that. Then tomorrow, past that frontal boundary, as we get into the day, the cooler, drier air takes over. We only look to get to near 80 degrees or around 80. Some of you may not make it out of the upper 70s tomorrow, with low temperatures tomorrow night and Friday night on the 4th down into the mid to upper 50s. That's going to be refreshingly cooler for this time of the year. Then we start to climb back up into the end of the weekend, the beginning of next week. Yeah, we get back into the low 90s, as you might expect for next week. Current temperatures right now, not too bad. We're in the mid to upper 70s out east, low 80s back to the west, but that secondary front has yet to move through. And once it does, as the clouds clear away, a little bit more sunshine, and then the cooler, drier air starts to work in, we'll begin to see some of these dew point temperatures going down. Still seeing some 70-degree reading dew points back even to the northwest of us, which means that frontal boundary has yet to move through, but it's on its way. And once it gets here, you'll be able to feel the difference. Right now, looking at just a few puffy clouds as we look out down toward exit 22 of I-65. We're at 80 degrees now. Light northeast wind. That wind will shift from the north and west behind the front. That will be one of the ways you'll be able to tell that front's coming through. And then we'll watch this number, the dew point, begin to go down as the pressure begins to rise. Franklin, you're looking at 80 degrees and mostly sunny, a few high clouds and some of those puffy cumulus clouds as well. Munfordville, you're seeing the same thing. Up in Hart County, you're at 78 degrees. Glasgow seeing a mainly sunny sky. You're at 77 right now. And out west in Greenville, you're at 81. That frontal boundary just off to your west as you're seeing some of those clouds entering your picture. But look at this, 81 here in Bowling Green, 74 back in St. Louis as the front is just now making its way right near the Wabash and the Mississippi rivers. Behind it, look at that, 70 in Kansas City. They started out in the 50s there this morning. And look at the temperatures taking a dive here over the last 24 hours back to the north and west. We're 6 degrees cooler, and that's even before the front gets here. Now that front, the first front, brought us the showers and the thunderstorms yesterday. The secondary boundary, which is going to phase out, is the one that's going to bring us the cooler, drier air. In fact, once it passes through later today and this evening, it'll put an end to the shower activity for a while. And then high pressure takes over, northwesterly flow here, drier, cooler, less humid. It is going to be the perfect setup for the holiday weekend. So go ahead and make those outdoor plans, except if you're heading east. If you're heading east, trouble there, not only with the front, but with what could become Hurricane Arthur. Still tropical storm strength off the coast of Florida is forecast to become a weak Category 1 over the next 24 to 36 hours and affecting the outer banks of North Carolina. Partly sunny, an isolated shower chance still in there. 88 today, 61 tonight, becoming clear and cooler. Tomorrow we'll make it back to only near 80. 57 tomorrow night for Thunderfest. That'll feel good. And for the 4th, mostly sunny, cool, 83, 85 Saturday, 88 on Sunday, and then getting back into the low 90s as we get into the beginning of next week. So just stick around and watch the great weather continue here, and then we'll get back to the typical summer stuff next week. We'll be back with more Midday Live in just a minute.